Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a topic that a lot of guys don't think about, setting boundaries with female friends. Look, we all love having amazing women in our lives, but let's be real. Sometimes those lines can get a little blurry. If you've ever felt like a friendship was getting a little complicated, you're not alone. Trust me, I've been there. Through personal experience and a little bit of relationship psychology, I've learned that boundaries aren't about pushing people away. They're about making friendships stronger and clearer. So let's talk about the 7 key boundaries every guy should have with female friends. This is crucial, guys. Being clear about your emotional availability can save you from a lot of misunderstandings and awkward situations. Ever had a female friend catch you off guard with a confession of deeper feelings? It can be a real shocker, right? Yeah, that can be awkward. You might not know how to respond or what to say without hurting her feelings. And the truth is that emotional closeness can sometimes blur the lines between friendship and something more. It's easy to misinterpret signals. To prevent confusion, just be upfront about where you stand emotionally. Let her know your intentions clearly. Don't leave room for assumptions. Assumptions can lead to misunderstandings and hurt feelings. If you're in a relationship, mention it naturally in conversation. It helps set clear boundaries. My girlfriend and I were just talking about that the other day. It's a simple way to communicate your status. If you're single but not looking for anything serious, be honest about that too. It's better to be upfront. You can say something like, "I'm really enjoying just focusing on myself right now." It's a respectful way to set expectations. The key is to be clear without shutting down the friendship. Clarity fosters understanding and respect. Trust me, a little clarity early on saves a whole lot of awkwardness and misunderstanding later. It's worth the effort. It shows respect for her feelings and protects the friendship you've built. Clear communication is key to maintaining healthy relationships. Look, physical touch is a natural part of human interaction, but it can definitely be interpreted in different ways. What might seem like a friendly gesture to one person could be uncomfortable or even unwelcome to another. Some friends hug, some don't. It all depends on personal preferences and cultural backgrounds. Some are cool with playful nudges, others not so much. It's important to recognize these differences and act accordingly. The key here is to pay attention to comfort levels. Body language can tell you a lot about how someone feels. What are your natural instincts when it comes to physical touch? Are you a hugger, or do you prefer a simple handshake? Do you tend to be more physically expressive? Maybe you like giving high fives or pats on the back. That's fine, but just make sure your friend is comfortable with it. Always be mindful of their reactions. A simple, "Hey, is this okay?" can go a long way in keeping things respectful and avoiding any misunderstandings. It shows you care about their comfort. You can even be playful with it. "I'm a hugger. I hope you don't mind." This can make the interaction light-hearted and fun. Remember, everyone has different boundaries when it comes to physical touch, and respecting those differences is essential for a healthy friendship. Always prioritize mutual respect and understanding. Look, I'm all for deep conversations. They're a sign of a strong connection. But there's a line, gentlemen. Some topics can get a little too personal, and that's where boundaries come in. For example, if you're constantly venting about your dating life to a female friend, that can create an emotional intimacy that crosses the line. It can also send mixed signals, even if you don't intend to. If certain topics feel too personal or are starting to make you uncomfortable, it's perfectly okay to set a boundary. You can be direct without being harsh. "I'd rather not talk about that," or "I'm not really comfortable discussing this." Remember, setting boundaries isn't about shutting down. It's about protecting the friendship and keeping it in a healthy space. Friendships should be mutually supportive, not draining. We all have busy lives, and it's important to respect each other's time and energy. If you're constantly texting, calling, or being the go-to person for late-night vent sessions, it's time to set some boundaries. Your time matters, and so does hers. It's okay to say, "Hey, I've got a busy week, but let's catch up soon," or "Can we talk later? I'm swamped right now." A good friend will understand and respect that. Remember, setting boundaries isn't selfish. It's about creating a sustainable friendship that works for both of you. Have you ever looked at a friendship and thought, are we kind of acting like we're dating? This is what I call the pseudo-relationship dynamic, and it's a recipe for confusion and hurt feelings. If you're hanging out one-on-one all the time, constantly texting, and depending on each other for emotional support like you would a romantic partner, you might be sliding into that dangerous territory. The best way to avoid misunderstandings, keep interactions balanced. Mix in group activities, hang out with other friends, and make sure you're not relying on each other for all of your social needs. And most importantly, check in on each other's expectations. Are you both on the same page about the nature of the friendship? Open communication is key to avoiding unnecessary drama. Let's face it, social media has made it way too easy to blur lines. A late night like here, a flirty comment there, it can quickly escalate into something it's not. If you're DMing at all hours, reacting to every post and constantly commenting on her photos, you might be creating an unintentional emotional connection, or at least giving the wrong impression. Set some simple rules for yourself, maybe no late night DMs, or keep comments light and friendly. Avoid getting drawn into overly personal conversations in the comments section. Remember, social media is a public platform and it's easy for things to be misinterpreted. Keep it light, keep it respectful, and keep it within the boundaries of a healthy friendship. Grabbing dinner with a friend? Cool, it's a great way to catch up and enjoy each other's company. Catching a movie together? Totally fine. Sharing a laugh or a thrilling moment can be a lot of fun, but constantly doing date-like activities alone? That, my friends, can send mixed signals and lead to confusion. It might make things awkward if one person starts to develop feelings. To keep things clear, mix in group outings and avoid settings that could be misconstrued as romantic. Group activities help maintain a friendly atmosphere. Going for a hike with a group of friends, great idea. It's healthy, fun, and keeps the vibe light and friendly. A weekend getaway for just the two of you? Probably not the best idea. It can easily be mistaken for something more than friendship. If something feels too intimate, like a fancy dinner, a concert, or anything that screams date night, ask yourself, does this feel like something friends typically do? If the answer is kind of, then maybe rethink it. It's better to be cautious than to send the wrong message. Remember, it's all about being mindful of the message your actions are sending and keeping things comfortable for both of you. Clear communication and thoughtful planning can go a long way in maintaining a healthy friendship. In conclusion, all right, so here's the takeaway. Boundaries aren't about shutting people out. They're about keeping friendships strong, honest, and free of unnecessary confusion. If this video helped you out, let me know in the comments. And if you've ever had a friendship that got complicated because of unclear boundaries, share your story below. I'd love to hear it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss future videos on relationships, self-improvement, and becoming your best self. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching.